Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to our grade 6 coding class. Today, 17 July 2020, and we are going to carry on looking at our concepts. So we're just going to be looking at concept practice with Minecraft. And these are really the foundations of computer sciences and coding. So I hope we're going to have some fun again. Yesterday we explored some of the puzzles in Minecraft and tried out some new commands, and we're just going to be playing around with those things again today. And I want to take the opportunity to just talk a little bit more about our code that we are using and the platform. So I hope you guys are going to have fun with me again today. And for those of you that don't know me, that's joining us on YouTube or in class today, my name is Mike Geldenhuys. Okay, guys, so let's have a look at our objectives. It's just to define circumstances when certain parts of a program should run and when they shouldn't, and then also just to determine whether conditionals met based on criteria. Now remember, conditional is a statement that our program checks to see whether it is true or not. If not, then it just moves on and tries to perform a next command that we've given them. Okay, so, and of course we're going to do this all in Minecraft. There we go. I've got some of the words in here as well. Condition, something a program checks to see if it is true before allowing an action. And we've noticed and we've seen that throughout our journey so far, especially in Harvester, where our farmer needed to check his crops to see whether or not there are any corn or how much vegetables there are for him, and then he needs to perform an action until that action is no longer true, and then only he'll move on to the next space where he will check for crops. And then conditionals, those are those statements that only run under certain conditions, the conditions whether they are true or false. Okay, guys, so here I want to go through our 4 main areas of our coding program, code.org. Okay, here we will see our play space or play area, and that is where everything that we do in our workspace, the code that we write down here, will be performed and where it takes place. Okay, once we run our code, then everything will, oopsie, that I went on too far. Okay, it will take place in our play space. Now, in this specific puzzle, our instructions, normally our instructions would be at the top of our screen, but they have moved down just to underneath our play space, and we can still find our instructions here. And remember, those are that's an important aspect of what we need to do. I mean, we need to find, or we need to follow certain instructions. We have to achieve certain objectives or goals. So, because why are we writing a code? What would be the reason for your code? So you won't just write code. Yes, it is. Sometimes we just play around, have fun, practice to see what our code does and the actions we can perform. But ultimately, there is an objective. Why do we want to do something? Do we want to write a program? Do we want to write games? Do we just want to give our characters some instructions to complete? So those are quite important. We need to find out what it is they want us to do. And then, of course, our toolbox. our toolbox is where we find our blocks that we can actually build our code to, where we can build our code to actually complete our puzzles and what we want our characters to do. And then here is our workspace, like I mentioned, and workspace is where we will build. We will build all our tools, all our code in our workspace. And we can see here when run, and here on our play area or play space, we have our run button. And once we run that, our code will start running. Okay, yesterday we did the first couple of, puzzles with Minecraft. I think we got about halfway. So today we are going to look at the other half and just see what concepts there are for us to practice with. Okay, and just before we carry on, I want to talk about those concepts. And those are the basics of computer sciences, okay? And I mean, we all have to start somewhere, so we have to start by learning the basics. The program that we are, or the code language that we are using is Blockly. Now, Blockly, normally code is just written in script, in text, but Blockly makes it nice and interesting for us, and it creates some color for us just to visualize where we are going to. So it is just a drag and drop where we can select certain commands, loops, functions, and then just drop them in place. But what we do have to remember, it is our foundation, because underneath it all, we can look here, we are writing JavaScript. So if we look at this first block, just move forward, we will see the JavaScript move forward with the brackets. So all these things that we have here in Blockly, underneath the hood or underneath the block itself, we have Java code written in. Okay, so this is to give us a nice foundation where we can actually, and for just to fit in with this, a nice pun, to build our blocks for our coding journey that we are going to use as we go forward and explore, because there are so many different kinds of computer languages and so much to learn. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming and we have to start somewhere, and this is the perfect place to start, because we start understanding the concepts behind what it takes to code. Okay, guys, so let me see. There's one more here. I have some examples of some of the concepts that we are focusing on. And like I mentioned, concepts are the foundations of computer science and coding. And there we have commands, repeat loops, if statements. And no matter what kind of coding language you use, you are going to use a certain form of those things, because any program requires commands and loops to and statements. So this is really a nice place for us to start. So what I'm going to do, if you give me a second, we're going to go to code.org, and then I will share the link with you guys, and we can just have some fun together. Let me quickly see. It's just taking a while to open up. Oh, there we go. Oh, I have to share it with you guys. Let's share my screen. Okay, there we go. There's my screen, and then I'm going to copy the puzzle for you, or the link for you, and then you can find it in your chat box right now. And I am going to ask you guys, once you are in, just tell me in, I'm here, so that I can just wait until everybody is there and then we can carry on. While everybody is getting ready, I'm just going to, I think we looked at this one yesterday, and here we can see everything nicely. Here's our play area, and now they've moved, and just as I told you, the instructions moved down to the bottom. Look what they do, they put the instructions on top again. So we just have to look around. There are always the 4 areas in our code.org program: the play area, the instructions, our toolbox, and our workspace. So just remember that sometimes our instructions will move around, but just look around on the screen, you'll find them. Okay, yesterday we quickly looked at this one, and there was only one spot that we had to be careful of, and that would be where we had to switch the code in our repeat block. If I'm going to move this up here, switch the code in the first one was repeat 6 times, plant crop, and move forward. And then the next one we had to switch it around. So you say move forward and then plant crop. It's just because we had 2 different starting positions. Here we are already starting on the soil, and so we can just start planting before we move forward. But once we got up here, we turned, we moved forward, and we turned. We were standing on the grass. So our first step would have been to move forward first and then plant. Now, I don't know how many of you played around, because I always like playing around to see what I can do. And if I see here, we have shear as one of the commands in our toolbox. I also, after I planted the last one, I wanted to see, okay, well, let's go and shear both sheep as well. So I would have ended here. So then what I did is I turned left, moved forward 2 times, move forward 2 times, turned left again, then I repeated a move forward block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. It's already there. And then I said shear. So you guys can always check your toolbox to see what is available to use and see if you can do anything else. So let's see, just for example, there we go. We're planting our crops, 6 of them. Then we turn right, move forward, turn right. Planting crops. I think I should have done the sheep. There we go. Okay. I went 1 too many because I poor sheep. I kicked him before. Let's try again. I kicked him before I actually sheared the wool. But there you go. You guys can see. You can try. And then if you want to go and shear the other sheep as well, play around with it, see what you can do. And remember our previous Minecraft, we also didn't only collect the item that they wanted us to collect. We also collected the diamonds. So you can put challenges to yourself and see if there's anything else you can do. I count incorrectly again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only move 4 times. I keep kicking my poor little sheep. Just want to see if my code runs nicely now. There we go. I've got my crops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's better. So I don't kick my sheep. And I want to just quickly show you guys, don't worry about it, because now I've done extra things that are not required of me to do. So you'll see up here, my workspace will say 18 blocks. They only wanted me to use 11. But if I take out this code over here from going to shear the sheep, you will see I only have 11 blocks. So you don't have to worry about too much using too many. You can still just move on to your next puzzle. Okay, so then this is where we stopped yesterday. So let's try our new puzzle and see what they want us to do. Running into creeper is a bad idea. Carefully move past the creepers and reach the safety of your home. And this is the home that we built. You might have built, we had 3 options. You could have decided which one you wanted to build, the easy one, the medium one, or the hard one. It was just more steps. I only built the medium one. Some of you might have built the others. Doesn't matter, it's okay. So guys, now we just have to move around and not touch the creepers. Okay, right here, I think the easiest would be to go through here, or you can walk around here. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to walk forward because this is the direction I'm facing in. I don't want to turn first. So let's repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Well, firstly, what I want to do is I want to see what actually happens if I touch a creeper. They said it's a bad idea. So just for fun, I want to see actually what happens if I do touch a creeper. Let's turn left and then repeat, move forward 3 times, run, and let's see what happens if I actually run into a creeper. 1 more, 4 times. What happens if I actually run into a creeper? Okay, seems like they keep, ooh, look at that, they explode. If you touch a creeper, it will explode. Sneak around them and enter your house. Okay, there we go. And look at my house. 2 of my walls got blown down as well. So we don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move forward 4 times, turn left. Okay, cool. There we've got a loop as well, because let's see if I just repeat that 2 times. Because I can see 2 move forwards and 2 turn lefts. And let's repeat that 2 times. See where I end up. And remember, you can run your code over and over again just to see where you are at any given point. And then look how sad Steve is. He didn't get inside his house, but that's okay because we are just testing our code, and all I need to do now is move forward twice and go into my house. Move forward twice. Turn right. And move forward, then I should be inside my house. So let's reset and run and see what happens. There we go. Nice, I'm inside my house, nice and safe, away from the creepers. Okay. I will post just a link if anybody else wants to join us where I am right now. You will also still find the link in the chat box, and let's see what they want us to do. I want to make our play area nice and big, as big as possible. Okay. Let's see, guys, what do we have to do here? You'll find the most valuable resources underground, but it can get dark. Place at least 2 torches and mine at least 2 coal. Okay, so I presume that here inside these blocks with the little dots on them, that's our coal. I'm sure you guys all know, because how many of you play Minecraft? How many of you play Minecraft? I actually haven't played that much. But there we go. Awaitu says me. So Awaitu plays. Anybody else play Minecraft? So you know what all these blocks are and what to look for. So I think let's do what they say and place at least 2 torches. We can place more. And then just as a challenge, Jocelyn also says she plays. And just as a challenge, let's mine all the coal that is available. So I think I want to I'm going to put a torch right here where I am, maybe one in the middle and then one right at the back. And then I'm going to come around and mine all the coal. Okay, so let's just quickly check our toolbox. What do we have available to ourselves? We've got move forward, place torch, turn, destroy, and then repeat. I think without even moving, I am just going to place a torch right here. It's the first thing I want to do because I do want to see what I do. So place a torch. Move forward, let's go. So here you guys can decide what you want to do. Do you want to start breaking the blocks next to you first? That's up to you. So let's do that as well. It's right next to me, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to turn left. I'm going to destroy. And I see that there are 2 blocks of coal. So I'm going to put that, oops. I have to turn left first. And then I'm going to just move forward, destroy, and move forward twice. Let's quickly see. There's my torch. Now I've got some light. And I have some coal. Now, all I'm going to do, I'm going to repeat, and I'm just going to go up, place another torch. As I move around, come back down, and then maybe I can finish here where I started. Okay, so I want to turn right, and I'm going to move forward 3 times. Let me just move forward twice. I want to put my torch right over here. So let's say move forward twice. Now you could put that in a repeat block as well. But remember what I said, if I just use 2 blocks, I will just use the blocks. I won't use a repeat. Move forward and turn left and move forward. Now here like I said, here you can destroy all the blocks if you want, because I want to show you guys something quickly. You can actually, let's put 3 in there, reset and run. Some of them have coal, but if you can also destroy all the other blocks if you want. So you can give yourself a challenge to destroy all the blocks and see with how little code you can do that, because you can actually run quite a few loops within loops just by going up and down and destroying all the blocks. But I'm not going to destroy all the blocks. I just want the coal. So let me change that back to 2. And now I just want to see where I am. Okay, that's exactly where I want to place my torch. So I can see, place a torch right there. I will turn right once more. Move forward twice. And turn right. Whoops, wrong place. Let's put that in nicely and turn right. So let's reset, let's run. Then it's just about running down the line, and there we go. I can see, there we go. So now I can run all the way to the corner, and I want to replay that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. I want to destroy 5 blocks. So repeat 5 times. What do I want to do is destroy block and move forward. And that would bring me up to this spot over here, and then coming down, Let's place a torch right there so maybe I can see a little bit better. So guys, this is really up to you what you want to do. You can play around, use your imagination. There we go. Nice torch again. There we go. Look at that. I've got my torch. And now I just want to run down. I can see there are only 2 more blocks left. So I will run. There's one that I just have to break. 1, 2, 3. So let's repeat that 3 times. Or if I want to break all the blocks down here, I could just put this whole thing in a loop. So let's put that whole thing in a loop 2 times. Then I don't have to write that much code. Two times. I will have to put a turn block in here. Otherwise, I'm not going to face the right direction. Oh no, it's already turned, so that's fine. So let's see. I think I might need a turn. There we go. Now I'm just going in a straight line because I didn't put in a turn at the end. So let's turn right, move forward. At the bottom of that, turn right. Place torch. There we go. Now it will definitely work. And this is what I really enjoy about this, because I have actually seen if some, you guys are grade 6, and I've actually given some of these classes to grade 3s as well. And, you know, just by them practicing over and over and over, they really start understanding how to use these things and just visualizing and seeing what actually happens. It's just so much fun. There we go, guys. I've done everything, cleared out the room with coal, and I'm happy. I want to carry on. Okay, so let's quickly look. Walking into molten lava is a bad idea. Place cobblestone to create a bridge. Then mine at least 2 of the iron blocks. There we can see there are some iron over there. I won't play around too long on this one. I just wanted guys to show you guys you can actually, you don't just have to, as long as you perform the goal or the actions that they want you to do, you can play around and have fun as well. So let's see. I just want to move forward and then place, remember, place cobblestone. And guys, don't forget inside your drop down arrows, you have a whole bunch of other things available as well. Remember, we've used wool, stone, coal, or cobblestone. So play around with those as well, see what you can do. For now, let's just quickly complete our objective. It is place cobblestone, or move forward, place cobblestone, and then I'm going to move forward twice. Move forward twice. And I think the next puzzle, I'm going to let one of you solve it for me. So let's run. There we go. Okay, so that works. Now I just have to quickly mine some, what did they say we are mining here? We are mining iron. Cool. So let's destroy a block. I'm going to repeat that. Destroy and move forward. Destroy, move forward twice. Turn right. Let's see if that works. Reset and run. 1. Oops, I turned left. I didn't turn right. Turn right, not turn left. and I have to put that on the outside. Otherwise, I only move forward once. Okay, look at that. Turn right. And if I look at that quickly, I can actually do those two as well because it would be the same code as this. So I'm going to copy this entire, I'm just going to put everything inside another loop. And this is what you start seeing once you start coding a lot or playing around. You'll see code repeating itself over and over again. Then we can just quickly just put in one loop, and then we should be able to get two more. There we go, look at that, without really doing anything. Now the code won't work because if I move forward twice, it will get one more, but moving forward twice will move past the other one. So I have to write separate code for the last block. Okay guys, let's move to puzzle number 11. Puzzle number 11, there's a video for you that you can watch as well. I'm not going to play that, remember, just because of us, of our YouTube channel, we can't play the videos. So you are more than welcome to watch that quickly. They just give you some use of if statements. They give you some tips of how to use if statements, but luckily we've already dealt with if statements. Remember, it's checking whether a condition is true. Lava is hiding beneath some of the blocks, which you'll need to cover up before moving forward. An if command will come in handy here, and a move forward command in the correct place to mine these, and a move forward command in the correct place to mine these blocks. So let's look quickly. They say repeat 7 times. All we have to do in here right now, and you guys can maybe tell me, where do I put the move forward block? Repeat 7 times, destroy a block. If lava ahead, do place cobblestone. So where am I going to put the move forward? Inside, I still have to move forward. Let's run it as it is right now. Remember, we always test. Nothing happens though. Okay, look at our little what's his name? Steve. I forgot his name, Steve. He's just stuck there. He is not, there is no move forward option for him. So what do you guys say? Where do I put the move forward block? You can tell me, do I put it underneath destroy, inside the if, underneath the if, or on the outside of repeat? Where am I going to put that move forward block? Otherwise, Steve will be stuck on one position. Where are we going to put that move forward block? If we look at our actions, it's destroy block. Yes, we have to destroy before we can move forward. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then once we destroy it, there can be lava underneath or not. So we have to place cobblestone first, and then we can move forward to repeat that action. Okay, so let's run it. Place the cobblestone. Okay, there's nothing there. It's an if, so there isn't any, so it won't do anything. Remember, checking to see if that condition is true. There's no lava, it will just move on. There we go, and Steve is quite happy. Puzzle number 12, guys. Now look here, we have another element for us to use. It's now things are getting tricky. Mine 3 redstone, but don't fall into the lava. Use an if command to place cobblestone over any lava you uncover. Okay, so we are not going to, we can look in our toolbox to see if there are anything, what there is for us to use. Move forward, turn, destroy. If lava ahead, what do we do? Place one of those. Now we've got cobblestone, stone, coal ore, iron ore, and wool. Okay, nice. So guys, what are we going to do here? We just have to mine 3. But I think let's just mine 3. I just quickly want to see something because I want to leave one puzzle for you guys as homework that you can send to me. I just want to go to puzzle number 14 quickly. Just want to see if there's a puzzle, if that is just a question. Okay, it's an open space. Okay, congratulations, you've completed your puzzles. There you can just play around. So maybe 13 is a challenge. Great job, you've created, gathered a lot of resources and built a modern home. Now lay a rail from the edge. Okay. Sorry guys, I just quickly wanted to see because I wanted to leave. I couldn't remember which puzzle was the last one. Okay, so let's do it over here. We are going to move forward twice. We are going to move forward twice. And then what do we need to do? We need to destroy the block. Now we have to remember there is a possibility of lava being under that block. So what do we use? We use our if statement. If lava ahead, what do we do? Place cobblestone so that we don't fall in. Okay. Then what I want to do is I want to get that other block. So I'm quickly going to turn right and destroy the block. I'm not going to move anywhere. I'm just going to stand there and destroy. Then I will turn around. Now remember, if you want to turn around, you have to turn twice. So you can either turn left or right. It doesn't matter. So you have to turn around twice because one will just be to the left and then the one you will turn around. Then we will move forward 2 times, once. Twice, and then we will just mine our last, because remember we only need 3 redstone. So we will just do the 3. You guys can play around and mine all of them. Just remember that under any block there might be lava, so you just have to place your cobblestone first. So let's destroy that block. And that should be enough then. So let's run our code. Place cobblestone. I should have moved forward. There we go. See, oops, and then there goes Steve. He went straight into the lava. Okay, so I had to move forward once after I destroyed that block. Turn right. Move forward in there. There we go. Let's do that. If lava, place, there we go. Turn right, there we go. Now I'm in the right spot. Turn around, move forward. There we go. So that's my objective complete. I got all my redstone. Okay, guys, now here I want you guys to do this puzzle for me as homework. Remember, once you're done, send your code to me so I can share it with everybody. It is not a difficult one. Great job. You've gathered lots of resources and built a modern home. Now lay rail from the edge of the map to the door of your house. So follow the path and you will see inside your toolbox, you will have place, rail, and then build a little rail all the way to the door. I want to see your code, so please remember to send it to me. Once you've done that, you guys can go on to puzzle number 14, and then you'll have a wide variety of actions available to you. See what you can do, build blocks, break things down, And then you can also send me your creations. I'm very interested to see what you guys can come up with. I've just posted the link for puzzle number 13 inside the chat box again. So you guys can click on that and it will take you there as well. Then I just quickly want to move back to my slideshow just to give you our information. There we go. There's our school's email address, stemdigitalschool@africateengeeks.co.za, and then mine, mgeldenhuis81@gmail.com. Guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Have fun, and then I'll see you after the weekend. Bye-bye, guys.